Wolverine being cast for a solo film in the MCU. Well, not so fast. We're going to break down where the rumor's coming from, why a lot of people have chosen to believe it, what actor has been named, and where this actually originated last year. But first, I'm sure a lot of you remember a couple weeks ago, Angelina Jolie got cast as Cersei in the Eternals. Now has taken the frontrunner position as being cast as Wolverine for a solo film in the MCU. And the reason I said something about what happened last year is, if you guys will remember, before we even started getting the trailers for Avengers Endgame, when there was some hype about Hugh Jackman crossing over, there was actually other discussions going on at Marvel Studios pre them acquiring the Fox rights to possibly integrate Wolverine into the MCU in a sort of World War I, World War II scenario, possibly even crossing over with Chris Evans' Captain America. Now, we know that's an absolute long shot for that final detail. It even gave me pause right before I said it because I had to remember that correct, but that's what they were rumoring at the time. Either way, guys, it's a lot like the article I just saw going around for the third time where they say Keanu Reeves is throwing his name in the hat for Wolverine. We've got a long time before we ever see the X-Men in the MCU. Kevin Feige said at least 5 years. I'd be willing to bet it's 5 or more. They're not going to release a Wolverine solo film for a long time. I bet it's just started to be talked about, possibly in the earliest phases of pre-production. And what probably happened here was somebody over there floated out Charlie's name as a possible. Then this source comes out and says it, knowing that at best it's just a name that's been floated out, and people take it and run with it and consider it confirmed and that he's being cast. It is absolutely just a rumor, and we're not going to get any better than that for a long time to come. It's possible that in the next 2 to 3 years, as that script, if there is one, starts nearing actually being produced, they might actually start casting. But guys, again, we have so long before we have any official Wolverine X-Men announcements. But you know, there may be something else on the horizon at the San Diego Comic-Con that nobody's talking about. I've got a video coming on that next week. Either way, let me know in the comments what you think. Would you like Charlie Hunnam to play Wolverine, or do you think it's just not exactly the right casting? I know a lot of you were very vocal last year when we covered Keanu that you weren't in for that either. If not for Charlie or Keanu, then who would you cast as the MCU's new Wolverine? And quickly